Both the Giants and the Orioles entered the season coming off disappointing years. Both hired first-time managers. Both got off the starts that saw fans grumble, oh, here we go again. And now both are in a better place.
And you don't ever want to push the panic button 2 weeks into the season, but you're also trying to establish some sort of identity.
The Orioles take the field in their brand new City Connect jerseys, which are absolutely getting rave reviews. And Shane Baz will toe the rubber, making his third start.
They traded a lot to get Shane, and when you think about just great stuff, well, Shane has it.
Now, Matt Chapman, right-handed hitter, one out, runner at first.
Ground ball up the middle from Matt Chapman. To his right, it's Jeremiah Jackson, and he turns two. Jackson to the bag, and a strong throw to first to record the double play.
For Landon Roop, he's coming off a tough start. Don't let the numbers fool you. Big ERA, but if you look at some of the advanced metrics, his expected ERA is close to a 2.
2 down, nobody on, and here is Rutschman.
And Rutschman goes the other way. This is slicing towards the line, and it's fair. Rutschman around first, and he's got a stand-up double.
Nice piece of hitting for Adley. He's a tough guy to punch out. Only 18% strikeout rate this year. You can tell Adley had no idea where the ball was, and once you look up, it's like you found money in your pocket.
And that'll bring up the polar bear. Slow start for him, but you know he's going to get it going. Reputation precedes himself.
Fastball struck him out looking.
He looks at 3 consecutive pitches, and he gets punched out by Roop after getting ahead of the count 3-0. Casey Schmidt, the batter, 1 out, bases empty.
Schmidt swings over top of the off-speed stuff.
Here's a first good look of Shane's knuckle curve. See that spike? It really allows you to get that middle finger on the seam and rip it down.
Here now is Jung Hoo Lee.
This ball is scorched fair. Up the third base line by Jung Hoo Lee. No dig for 2. And is in there with a 2-out double.
Lee's a guy that they want to keep healthy, and when you're the grandson of the wind, it means you fly. Inside-out swing. He modeled his swing after Ichiro. He grew up in Japan.
Now, Heliot Ramos.
.91 to begin the year.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and he got him with the cutter. Giants leave a runner in scoring position.
Harrison Bader hitting 114. He steps in now.
And Bader strikes out. Third K for Baz. 2 down in the third.
Baz is going to the cutter a little bit more. He got the punch out of Heliot Ramos, and here's a cutter to Harrison Bader.
Power threat Adames, right-hand batter.
2 down, nobody on.
No, I'd look cutter right here if Willie and try to go the other way.
He hits one the other way, deep in the right center field. Way back there. Adios, pelota. Good advice from Sean Estes, and Willy Adames must have been thinking the same way. It was a cutter, and he launched it over the right center field wall for the first run of the game.
Well, he's coachable, John. Being aware of what's going on in the dugout and watching the opposing pitcher and how he's attacking your teammates. And he's not giving in. He's going fast. He's going cutter when he gets into a bind.
And now Arraez, a 5-pitch walk. And Matt Chapman will bat now. Hits in 5 straight for Chapman coming in. Chapman will cue shot out to right. That will be off the turf and into the glove of Beavers. Matt Chapman serves it to right field and continues this 2-out rally for the Giants.
Now you've got 2 on for the dangerous Devers.
Devers tops one, right back to the mound. Baz makes the flip, and the inning is over.
So here's Rutschman. He had a double down the left field line his first time, just barely fair.
And Rutschman drills this one to right field, towards the wall, and off the fence. Anderson being held at third. Late stop sign thrown up. Well, the Orioles with second and third and 2 out, and their third 2-out hit of the night.
And what a chance for Pete Alonso now. Second and third. Pete Alonso, who has only 3 runs batted in, will stand in there.
Curveball struck him out swinging.
Nasty.
And Pete Alonso's early season struggles continue. Right-hand batter Schmidt, native San Diegan, is ready.
Smash fair. Past third, down the left field line, and ricochets into the left field corner. The carom comes out and kind of gets stuck right beneath the foul pole. And Schmidt easily into second with a double.
Extra base hits each of the last 3 innings for the Giants now. And again, they have gotten out very slowly here in terms of offense in 2026.
But continue to click now. Jung Hoo Lee jumps on a first pitch. Diving stop by Jackson, and he gets the out. That saves a run. Jeremiah Jackson's already made a couple of sensational plays.
Yeah, no question. Might have been an RBI single if he gets into the outfield. Now the Giants have to cash in with the infield in.
Everybody on the grass except for Alexander at the hot corner. And going the other way is Ramos to drive in Schmidt. The Giants extend the lead to 2-0. Heliot Ramos able to drive in Schmidt.
And I feel like they've done this on 3 pitches. They've scored a run. First pitch swing for Casey Schmidt. Jung Hoo Lee, first pitch, move him over. And then Ramos with the base hit to right.
Here is Patrick Bailey. Rounded into right field, base hit. Coming to second, Ramos, and he gets the stop sign. He picked up his third base coach.
3 out of 4 Giants have hits in the inning. Now you know it's problematic if Harrison Bader follows suit.
Pop fly, left field and shallow. Ward coming in, Henderson going out. 2 gone.
All right, so the heavy lift is almost done, but do not relax with Adames coming up. I'd suggest to you, Brett, this is a critical point in the game. You keep this thing 2-0, you got a great shot.
Swing, line drive down the left field line. Base hit. Hustling over to cut it off toward the corner is Ward. Coming around third to score, Ramos. Going to third is Bailey. It's a stand-up double for Willy Adames, and the Giants have 2 runs in the inning and a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, the Giants hitters just are not missing mistakes that Shane Baz has thrown in the middle part of the plate. It doesn't matter what it is. If it's a fastball, if it's a cutter, if it's a curveball. Willy Adames gets a hanging curveball and does what you do with hanging curveballs. Hits it hard, and once again, a hard hit ball by these Giants hitters.
This is a big moment here because Luis Arraez, who is very adept at putting the bat on the ball, is more than probably any other hitter in the game. And a base hit could mean 2 more runs and a 5-run lead here. Big spot for Baz.
And Arraez fights this off the other way. Ward jogging into foul ground. Makes the catch.
Devers, who was known for his keen eye when he came up last year, draws only his 3rd walk this season, all 3 of them in the last 2 games.
Now Heliot Ramos, last-minute addition to the lineup.
Line drive, base hit to right. Going from first to third is Devers. Devers digs for 2. Devers coming home. Here comes the throw. He's safe. And the Orioles are on the board. It breaks up a scoreless streak of 23 consecutive innings for San Francisco.
A shot in the arm is exactly what this offense needed. Tavares was a late addition to the lineup. And usually when you're called upon late, you end up having your best game. You don't have time to think.
With 1 out and a run in, Jeremiah Jackson.
1-2 pitch, breaking ball, got him. Jackson over top of it. Nasty curve. 2 out, and we'll see if Blaze Alexander can get that runner in from second base.
Line drive right at Chapman to end the inning. And Blaze Alexander is retired, but the O's are on the board.
A 1-out single for Rafael Devers. Casey Schmidt will bat.
And this is line to left, down for a base hit. And on into the corner. Devers to be held at third. Back-to-back hits for the Giants, and the 2nd double of the night for Casey Schmidt. More trouble for Shane Baz.
He's had to pitch through traffic every single inning.
Infield comes in. Here's another guy that, again, is all about just bat to ball. Here's Lee.
Lee strikes out. That's a big one. 2 gone.
This is a huge one. 4th strikeout now for Shane. It's that cut fastball. Auburn now is electing to stick with Shane to see if he can get out of this traffic.
Ground ball past the mound. It kicks up off the mound, and it goes to Jackson at second base. Back of the bag, on to first, out. And Baz pitches out of it. He gets a scoreless 5th. 2nd and 3rd with just 1 out, and the Giants do not score.
Quickly back to first is Chapman, 2 out, and the batter will be Casey Schmidt.
A drive, base hit, left field. Casey Schmidt has another one. And he has another that goes for extra bases. Chapman all the way around from first. He scores. And the Giants lead 4-1. Casey Schmidt, his 3rd double of the night. And it extends the lead for San Francisco.
It's funny how we were talking about Matt Chapman talking to Casey Schmidt. Schmidt was probably telling him to get moving so he could score with Matt Chapman. He never broke stride. He was cutting the pills. That's a 90-yard sprint for Matt Chapman.
4-1 San Francisco. Runner at second, 2 out. And here is Jung Hoo Lee.
There's a shot deep to right field. Way back there. Goodbye! A 2-run homer. A laser beam. And the Giants have a 6-1 lead. 18-foot high wall in right field, and he hit a shot.
From an offensive standpoint tonight, the Giants, they've been rolling a little off-speed pitch, rolled right into the barrel of Lee. The Giants came in with only 5 home runs on the season, and they've hit 2 tonight.
Fly ball here from Bader, and this sends Ward back in front of the wall. This ball is caught! Ward may have taken a homer away from Harrison Bader. At the very least, it's an extra base hit that he steals.
But I love the catch. He definitely robbed it. Definitely robbed it. One of the best feelings you can have, and Harrison Bader's just kind of laughing. He can't buy a hit.
Back-to-back walks issued by Brubaker.
I kind of like it. I mean, the scoreboard tells you what to do. You're trying to win a ball game. If the pitchers aren't right, you take them.
Matt Gage is into the game, and he will face a pinch hitter here for the Orioles. Ryan Mountcastle.
And a high pop fly into right field, in and to his left, and under it now. Lee makes the catch.
Yeah, big out right there by Matt Gage. Did pick up his fellow reliever, Brubaker.
Base hit into left field off the bat of Jackson. Henderson, the batter. Gunnar gets into one. Right field. That one is way out of here. A 2-run homer for Gunnar, and it's a 6-3 San Francisco lead. He jumped on the first pitch and hit on the flag courts. For Gunnar, that's number 5 already this season.
That's tied for the big league lead.
And now you're a base runner away from making things pretty interesting here at the ballpark.
Ward goes the other way, and it's a fair ball into the corner. Taylor Ward continues to be a double machine, his 10th of the year, most in the majors. And the Orioles have a 2-out rally. Rutschman will come to the plate now.
Baltimore's not going away easy into the night.
Now the pitch. Swinging a high pop-up. The shortstop, Adames, into shallow outfield area, and then right on the edge of the infield, and backpedals a few steps back into the outfield, and then makes the catch, and the ball game is over. The Giants have won their 3rd in a row in spite of the late thunder from the Orioles.